Peace fam, what's happening? It's Ben here. Of course, we got another class. I'm really happy you're joining me today. And let's get into it today, starting just seated. And as we start seated, legs can extend in front of us. You might bounce out the knees a few times and just take a forward fold for a moment. If you find it challenging to fold forward, you might slide the heels back, bend into the knees, then it might be a little easier to fold. Just give yourself 3 breaths here. So just find some space into the backs of the legs for a moment. Okay, from here we'll sit up. We'll extend the legs behind us, and we'll come into downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment to land in down dog. Any little bounces or shifts or movements are always welcome. Sometimes I like to kind of dip one shoulder down and then switch, dip the other shoulder down. Just kind of feels good on the scapulas. Then go ahead and walk the feet forward into a standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Relax the head down for a moment. Then come into a chair pose. You can bounce the hips a little bit and then come down into a toe stand. I love toe stand because it kind of challenges our ankle mobility, challenges our knees, hips, and of course our balance. Then from here, forward fold, drop the heels down, release the heart down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then forward fold. Reach the hands up, stand up, inhale, take a breath. Then bring your hands to heart center, exhale. Let's find some flow. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step back to plank pose, move through your vinyasa. You can find a chaturanga, an up dog, or I'm kind of moving through this other version of the vinyasa, which I'll describe more next time. So downward facing dog. From down dog, look forward, rise to the toes, bend the knees, walk, step, or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Into toe stand. Forward fold, release down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Hands up to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Keep it flowing, hands up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands down, your vinyasa. So the way I'm flowing through it is plank to chaturanga to plank. Drop the knees, drop the forearms. Cruise forward, upward facing dog. Send it back, downward facing dog. Look forward, rise to toes, bend the knees. Walk or take a hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, toe stand. Inhale here, sit up into it. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your vinyasa. Transition back to down dog. Take it nice and controlled. Take it nice and slow as we just feel the energy that we're building in our system. From downward facing dog, look forward, rise to the toes, bend the knees. Walk or take a hop, top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, toe stand. Inhale here, long spine. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job, y'all. Hands up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Step back to plank, and then move and groove from there. Take your time with it. There's never any rush. We're just chilling. From down dog, look forward, bend the knees, walk or take a hop. Sometimes I like to take multiple little hops to get to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, rise up. Toe stand, sink down. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Hands up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway, inhale. Exhale your vinyasa, step back, and then move from there. All right, one more round, same journey. Look forward, and then come forward, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Toe stand. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands up, inhale, lean back. Hands to heart, exhale. Hands up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Take your vinyasa, plank pose. Chaturanga. Either move through the up dog, or if you're flowing with me, then flow with me. From downward facing dog, right foot up, three-legged dog. Step to the top of your mat, high crescent lunge. Reach the hands up. Let's take a couple breaths here. We really started the practice right into our movement. So let yourself gain some balance and some strength, high crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center, lean out, warrior three. From warrior three, rise up into a one-legged Tadasana and kick your left foot forward. Release your left foot back, step back, plank pose. Place the hands down, right foot releases back, move through your vinyasa. And you can always skip the vinyasa. The vinyasa, sometimes, if you've been doing a whole class, it gets to be a lot, so you can always skip it. Left leg up, three-legged dog, step. Top of your mat, hands up, high crescent. And then we'll take a couple breaths. Just embracing the opportunity to hold the posture for a moment. Great job, y'all. Lean out, warrior three. From warrior three, rise to standing, take your right knee with you, kick the right leg forward, reach the right leg back, step back, plank. So hands land, left foot steps back as well. Flow through your vinyasa. From down dog, right foot to the sky, three-legged dog, right foot steps, high crescent lunge, hands up, warrior three. One-legged Tadasana, left knee pulls up, kick the leg forward, reach the left leg back, step the left leg back, step the right foot back, plank pose, vinyasa. So we'll start to get to the hang of it, and then we'll just start to cruise through it. Down dog, left leg up, three-legged dog, left foot steps through. High crescent, reach up. Warrior three, lean out. From warrior three, rise up, one-legged Tadasana, kick the right leg forward, reach the right leg back, step both feet back, plank pose, vinyasa. Staying connected in every way, trying not to just be on autopilot, trying to really be conscious of our movements. Right leg up, three-legged dog, right foot steps. High crescent, hands up. Warrior three, lean out. Rise up to stand, kick the left foot forward, reach the left leg back. Step the left foot, step the right foot, vinyasa. I know we're building some heat here. Stay in your breath. Left foot up, three-legged dog. Left foot, top of the mat, high crescent. Come forward, warrior three. Rise up to stand, right foot kicks forward, right leg reaches back. Step right foot back, followed by left foot, plank into your flow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Rise up to stand. Reach the hands to heart center, lean out, warrior three. Right knee lifts up, kick the right leg forward, right leg reaches back. Step the right foot back, left foot back, vinyasa. We're gonna do one more on each side. From downward facing dog, right leg up, three-legged dog. Right foot steps through. Hands up to the sky, high lunge. Lean out, warrior three. From warrior three, bring the left knee up into the chest. Oh, lost balance there. Kick the left foot forward, reach the left leg back. Step right, left foot back, step right foot back. Move through your flow. Lots of energy moving through the body. Left leg up, last one, left leg forward. High crescent lunge. Hands to heart, lean out, warrior three. Right knee into the chest, right leg kicks forward, step back. Right foot back, left foot back, vinyasa. As you cruise through your vinyasa, land in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, plank pose. Hold plank pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Come all the way to the belly, and then bring the forearms to the ground for Sphinx position. For Sphinx pose. My cat right now is playing with my iPhone charger, so I'm gonna take that away from you. I don't want you chewing on my iPhone charger today, man. Not today, maybe tomorrow. So for Sphinx pose, it's just a nice way to open the spine. Obviously, we just did a lot of movement. So now we're just relaxing. I have a fan blowing on me right now, and it feels really good. Hopefully that's not getting picked up too much by the mic. But if you hear some fuzziness, like a windy sound on the mic, it's a fan. It's summertime here in Charlotte, so it's like 94 degrees every day. Gotta get those fans running. All right, so we're trying to just sit up tall, fill the space between the shoulder blades. We're just here for maybe 2 or 3 more breaths. If you want to take some neck rolls, take some neck rolls. Then we'll release down to the mat. We'll take a child's pose. Press your energy up and back. Release the head down. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Give yourself a couple breaths. Sometimes in child's pose, I like to take some shoulder rotations. You can do this by just taking one arm and wrapping it behind your low back. And then just continually doing that and switching sides, just wrapping the arms around behind you. Just a little shoulder mobility exercise there. All right, 2 more breaths. Let's rise up. Extend the legs in front of you. Come into a seated position. As you come into this seated position, let's find a seated tree pose. Left knee bends, left foot toward the inner right thigh. Create a side body stretch. Reach the left arm all the way up and over. For some of you, you could bind the left hand towards the right foot. For some of you, you could just reach the left arm up. And then take a few breaths here. Really prioritizing the stretch in your left side body. Of course, you might also be feeling sensation in your legs, in your hips, hamstrings, but we're breathing into the left side body stretch. It was a nice little flow today. Of course, we moved through it pretty quick, and we're just doing a few cool down stretches. So stick with me for these last few minutes. I find the wind down to be very important so that when we go and proceed through our day, whether we're continuing our workout or doing something else, we do so from a place of calmness and connection. So let's rise up, and then it might feel interesting here. Keep the legs here, place the left hand behind you, and then lift the hips off the ground. It's kind of like a wild thing variation. And then reach the hips back down to the ground. Switch sides. Seated tree pose with the left leg long. And then find your right side body. Stretch as you reach up and over. Just a feel-good moment. Take breaths. Let things slow down. Experience the sensation that's present in your body. Okay, rise back up. Let's come into a boat pose. I like just throwing in a tiny bit of core work in there, because core strength and core work, I wouldn't really say it's yoga, but I would say core work helps our physical yoga practice in a myriad of ways. Let's just begin taking some twists. Some twists. Sometimes these are known as Russian twists. I don't know why they're considered Russian twists. Maybe a Russian person came up with this. I have no idea. But we're just twisting back and forth, lifting the arms in kind of an arcing motion back and forth, floating the feet. We'll try to keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, seated forward fold. So this is the same position we took very first in the practice. And just notice, after a pretty short practice today, pretty quick practice, notice the space that you've created. Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's just a little bit more space. And even just a little bit more space is very beautiful. And our bodies really just appreciate a little bit of movement goes a long way. Even if one day you only have the opportunity for 10 minutes of movement, 15 minutes of movement, it all goes a long way. Of course, ideally we'd all be moving our bodies for an hour or 2 hours every day, but sometimes life just be lifing, and we'll take what we can get. Okay, my beautiful friends, this is where I'll leave you. I recommend laying down on your back and going ahead and taking a Shavasana for about 3 minutes. But if you don't have the time, then you can of course proceed with your day. But if you have the time, please just lay down and breathe for a moment. Take it easy. Give yourself the rest you deserve. With that being said, I'm wishing you nothing but peace and blessings on your journey. I hope to see you back here soon. And with that being said, much love and have a great day.